Hi guys, myself Abhishek Kumar, studying in PGPBM 1719. I am Trichy. So today I am going to discuss about land reform in India. So I will discuss in the three phases. What are the history, how it is in history, like after independence, how the land reform policy, what Indian government has taken, what is the current scenario, why this policy has got not that much boost in the terms of failure. I will discuss what are the regions and what are the proposals as per me the government should take so that they will do land reform seamlessly, and this will ultimately get benefit to the poor people's agriculture and the industrialization, ultimately GDP. So just to take a history from the independence, so like from 1950 to 1972 there is a first phase. If I will divide all the phases in four phases, so this is the first phase where that evolution of the intermediaries, then tenancy reform system has came. Second phase is from like 1970 to 1985. Then third phase came from 1989 to 1995. The fourth phase is still progressing after 1995. In this fourth phase, basically land reform, the government has taken initiative like maintaining the digital land records, then urbanization, then land acquisition, then land with litigation. They have tried to eliminate and reduce the land litigation, and then landless people, they want to provide the land to them so that they can having the earning media and they can survive their life. But there are some steps that India has got failed. Like some of the points I will discuss here, like falls in the legislation, unsatisfactory definition of the personal cultivation and unlimited retentions. Then there are something like illegal transfer of the lands, like jamindars has transferred their lands to their relatives, to their children's and the parents. The second point I will discuss about the lack of political will. Politically, it is not driven fully. There are people which has taken as per their political voting, and that perspective he has taken this reform policy, because this is ultimately driving the poor people living at rural area. Then the bureaucratic obstacles also is the one major point, which they are driving for their benefits also. Then difference in the law related to the land reforms, that is also one more point is there, which is leads to a failure. So I will just want to discuss on how we can do something on land reform, or government should do something on land reform so that it will become more effective. So we have to drive very much time bound. Something we have to fix on the time. This is coming from the last 50 years, but still it is going on. So we have to take on that. Then effective administration machinery we have to take. Government officials should be efficient. They should be knowledgeable. They can transfer the same things to the poor peoples. Then up-to-date records. IT has developed like all the gone in the next level, but still we are lagging in the land record. We have done the Aadhaar card, but still that land records are not 100%. Then simplifying legal method. So we have to put the fast track courts and all this stuff so that it will become very much easy for the litigation of the lands. Then land reform laws should be made unchallengeable. Political parties should not use for their benefits, like Raj Krishna committee has challenged once in I think 2000. So that should not be there. Popularity of law, publicity should be there. And vital thing is that with the publicity, some financial support should be there, so that poor people who are getting the land, at least they can use that money and they can do some farming on the land. Otherwise they will again sell that land, and there is no use of giving them land on that. Then lessening political interference. So we have to avoid the political interference very less. And quick distribution of the acquired land. We should not hold that acquired land for the long time. Either we have to give to directly to poor peoples, or if we are going for industrialization, we will give to them. So these are the things government should think upon that. There are many instances where the government is facing problem to the land reform policy. So these are the things where still we are struggling. So government should be also discussed with the state governments, because both the governments are making the policy. Maybe they will think on the making a policy as a single policy, or all the governments should be mutual understanding to release a single policy. So these are the ways where the government do work upon, and they can easily put a land reform policy in a better way to the Indian people. Thanks for watching.